if you've seen Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage, you will know he has a problem stealing the Shelby. It's his unicorn, mythical creature that he always has issues with. For me, that's autumn photography, and I'm not quite sure why. Usually it's probably down to the fact I just don't manage to get out when it's autumn. It's a time of year when I'm busy with lots of things, and I end up just really trying to get awesome shots in my head and just not managing to get out and about, and it frustrates me, to be quite honest. It's really annoying. We arrived at Bowley's Visitor Centre, and I wanted to get the stuff out of the car quickly, just while there was a little bit of sunshine in the sky. Can we have a happy face? No, okay. Having not been here before, we didn't really know where to go, so we'd got around 20 minutes, half an hour, so we thought we'd have a quick wander around and explore a little bit further up. We knew there were a couple of waterfalls, so we thought we'd try and take a look and see whether or not there were any shots to be had. This is the first fall, so we didn't go any higher up than this, simply because we've got the pushchair, so it was a little bit limiting. Yeah, this was a nice little scene. There was a little bit of autumn colour coming in, and I thought we'd just have a little play around and see whether or not I could actually get a couple of small shots here, just to see what would work. Tried quite a few angles, looking for foreground interest, different leading lines, and also a little bit of colour. Unfortunately, still not quite enough autumnal colour coming through yet. Needs another couple of weeks. So despite my best efforts, didn't really get anything that I felt was amazing, but the scene was still beautiful. Fantastic. Well, just had to wipe this lens down because it's covered in spray from the waterfall. Just with the wind blowing the trees, there's still moisture in the tree and it's dropping down onto the lens, so always keep checking your lens. Apologies because it's probably bouncing all over the place, this, but I'm carrying the drone as well just in case I saw anything that I wanted to shoot. So I'm going to have a walk back down. Only been here for 5 minutes really. I've got a few shots. As I say, there's some autumn colour here, but it's not in full force yet, so it's definitely one to come back to in a week or two. But it's giving me a good idea, and I've probably got a couple of shots which I'll show you in the video. So, it's muddy. Thought I'd get away with some trail shoes, but probably should have put some walking boots on. Just been trying to find a few shots out of these little falls here. Some nice autumnal colours in the trees. Got a couple of images. Nothing outstanding, I don't think, but whilst we're here, really frustrated. I got here just as that sun's dipped behind that cloud, and that's a real low bank of cloud, and I don't think it's going to come out again. I didn't have time to set up what I wanted to set up, which was to get a little stopper, maybe a big stopper, to try and get some motion in this water. It's still too bright to get the flow, the smoothness that I would like in the water. Want to keep a little bit of texture, but not too much. That's photography. Been an okay little scout around. It's got me out of the house, maximised a little bit of spare time that I had today. Well, we've had a drive out and a scout around a place that I don't know amazingly well. Shot here before, but not really that often. Not been down and explored a lot of the areas around here. So it's less than an hour's drive away, so I ought to come more often and really try and work these areas a little bit more. Just gonna duck. This is not a place for tall people. Ah, there we go. And we're through. As I was saying, autumnal photography kind of evades me still. It's not that I don't have some decent images shot in autumn. I just feel like I don't have many, and the ones that I do have, they're not barnstormers. You know, I see other photographers' shots from around this area in autumn, and I'm a little bit jealous, to be honest. They've got some great images, there's some very talented guys around, and I just feel as though I can't put my own stamp on them at the moment. Gonna have to work at it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Well, that's it for today, guys. Please follow me on Instagram, where you can find me as Dan Pearson Photo, and I'll be back with another episode soon.